My name's Daiki. I work from home in the IT field. Right now, I'm living with my girlfriend Yuko. We met through a mutual friend. She works in accounting at a different company, so she's always on top of saving money. But honestly, that sense of responsibility and her kind personality are part of what drew me to her in the first place. It's been almost 2 years since we moved in together, and I figured, the timing feels right. Hey Yuko, will you marry me?
Yes.
Wait, really? You'll actually marry me?
Yeah. I thought it might be a bit further down the road, so I'm super happy.
I hope we can build a warm, happy home together.
Definitely. If it's with you, Daiki, I just know we'll be an amazing family.
I finally worked up the courage to propose to Yuko. She was even happier than I expected, and that made me weirdly happy too. So with that, we got engaged, and the next step was to visit Yuko's parents to formally announce it. And then, nice to meet you, I'm Daiki.
Wait just a minute. Yuko, who is this?
What do you mean? Who is this? What's going on?
He's ridiculously handsome. That's what.
What?
I have to tell your father at the altar.
Oh my gosh, Mom. I'm so sorry, Daiki. She's always like this.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry for the outburst.
No, not at all. I'm really happy to meet you. Around the time Yuko entered her second year of working full-time, her father passed away. But her mom has such a bright, upbeat personality, like she's carrying enough positivity for two people. Even after our formal introduction, the three of us would occasionally go out for meals together. Eventually, we settled on a date for the wedding, and all the preparations were going smoothly. But in contrast to that, Yuko started acting distant. She'd been working a lot of overtime lately, so I figured she was just exhausted, or maybe getting cold feet. At the time, I decided to give her space instead of pushing. But then, the day before the wedding, she suddenly said,
You know what? Maybe we should just cancel the wedding.
"What? The wedding's tomorrow. Did something happen?"
Not really. I just don't think we need to go through with it, that's all.
"You've been working a ton lately. You must be wiped out. But if something's bothering you, talk to me."
Can you not? That kind of talk is just annoying and exhausting. I'm going out to eat. Handle things yourself, okay?
Right after Yuko left the house, a call came in on her phone. I figured it was a work call at first, but then I realized she'd accidentally left her phone behind. It kept ringing over and over, but I didn't feel right answering it without her permission, so I just let it be. A little while later, after she'd been gone for some time.
Hey, Yuko, why aren't you picking up your phone?
"Wait, Makoto, how the hell do you know where we live?"
Huh? Does that even matter right now?
The person who suddenly showed up was my ex-best friend, Makoto. I had a lot of bad memories tied to this guy, back when we were still in high school. "Hey, Makoto, you hit on my girlfriend, didn't you?"
Did I? Can't really remember.
"Don't mess with me. You pulled the same crap with that other guy's girlfriend the other day too."
Girls just come to me, man.
"Why is it always your friend's girlfriend?"
I'm just having fun, nothing serious.
That level of selfishness? I seriously don't get you anymore.
Don't be so mad.
I'm done, man. We're not friends anymore. See ya. That's how I ended things with Makoto. After cutting ties, we hadn't spoken in years, so I was honestly shocked when he just showed up at my door. But at the same time, it all started to make sense. I realized why Yuko had been acting so differently lately. I was about to ask Makoto what the hell was going on when
I totally forgot my phone. Wait, Makoto. What are you doing here?
I called you like a million times and you weren't answering. I happened to be nearby, saw the lights on, so I figured why not.
Wait a second. Don't tell me you've been bringing Makoto over here when I'm not around?
I live here too, you know. So what if I did?
Dude, you head out for those evening work meetings pretty often, right? That really worked out for me.
Don't give me that crap.
Stop it. Don't fight over me. I mean, it's not my fault I'm this attractive, right? It's just how I was born, can't help it. Besides, you're the one who just lounges around the house all day saying you work from home, Daiki.
Yeah man, even back in the day, you were always kinda spaced out. Just saying, coming from your ex-best friend. A real man's supposed to be out there crushing it, making moves. That's what looks good.
I don't care about any of that. Just tell me how it ended up like this.
Honestly, this is all your fault, Daiki. You're the one who let this happen. All you ever talked about was wedding stuff. You weren't paying any attention to me.
Yuko said it was my fault she cheated. And to top it off, Makoto didn't even try to deny it, he doubled down.
You know, maybe if we were still best friends, none of this would have happened.
Did you forget you went after my girlfriend while we were still friends?
OMG, so Makoto already stole one of your girlfriends before? That's so pathetic, Daiki.
Right? I only stayed friends with you out of old loyalty, man. And then you had the nerve to get all high and mighty, saying we're not friends anymore. That cracked me up.
I wish I could have seen that. Oh, Daiki, my phone, I left it here. You didn't go snooping through my line messages, did you? That'd be super low.
He totally seems like the type to sneak around and check your phone, doesn't he?
I didn't touch it. And can we stop talking about the past? I want to know what's going on now. This is about you too. So how about an actual explanation?
There's nothing to explain. What you see is what it is.
No, I want to know how it ended up like this.
Let's see, it was either last month or the month before, I forget exactly. Remember when you brought Yuko to your parents' place? That's when I saw her again. I introduced myself as your old best friend and got her contact info.
Lying to get her number? That's seriously messed up.
You? Working from home? Trying to get married before me? Please. You're not even in my league. And honestly, stealing something precious from someone? That thrill is just too fun to pass up.
You really just grew up into the same trash you always were. This conversation's a waste of time. With smug grins, Makoto and Yuko scoffed and walked out. Watching their backs disappear, I quietly began preparing for what came next. A few days later, once everything was in place, I called them over, saying I wanted to talk things through. And when they showed up,
Well, long time no see.
Wait, Miss Saki. What are you doing here?
Why? Is there some reason my being here is a problem for you?
No, not at all.
Makoto, who is this woman?
She's Misaki, your old childhood friend who you chased like crazy, and who ignored you just as hard.
What?
Today, I'm here in a professional capacity, as a lawyer. I'll be sitting in.
Lawyer.
That's right. You're Yuko-san, correct? You'll be responsible for the full cancellation costs, including the honeymoon. That brings it to around 30 million yen. And don't forget the emotional damages.
30 million. Are you serious?
you're the one who insisted on an extravagant dress, first-class flights, luxury honeymoon hotels. You went overboard on everything. So yeah, now it's on you to pay for all of it.
Everything was cancelled the day of the venue, the flights, the hotels. Naturally, the fees are massive.
Wait, Daiki, you make that kind of money?
Did you seriously think I was just lazing around all day just because I work from home?
This is what happens when you're too spoiled to notice what's right in front of you.
Wait, Mom, what are you doing here?
I guess she was so spoiled by an easy life. Even a fool like Makoto started looking appealing.
Dad!
40 minutes late to a meeting like this. That's bold of you.
Can't even show up on time for something this important. Guess you think you're some kind of big shot now.
You didn't say anything about bringing our parents.
Of course I didn't. That would have ruined the surprise.
You should have just talked to us face to face instead of working behind the scenes.
You're the ones who were sneaking around behind everyone's backs.
Honestly, listen to yourself. Unbelievable.
I had spoken with Yuko's mom, Makoto's dad, and Misaki, our childhood friend who's now a lawyer, and asked them all to come. Makoto and Yuko clearly hadn't seen any of this coming.
What the hell is this? This whole setup is low, even for you.
Yeah, this is our business. We should have just talked it out between the three of us.
It's not that simple. That's exactly why their parents and I are here. When this much money is involved, a lawyer needs to be present to make sure everything's handled correctly.
Exactly. I wanted to have a serious, clear conversation. That's why I asked them to come.
Fine, whatever. I'll take responsibility and marry Yuko, so relax, Daiki.
Oh? Take responsibility, huh? I'm curious. What fantasy world are you living in to be this confident?
I can't believe you actually went after someone who was about to get married.
Yuko, seriously. What were you even thinking? What now?
What do you mean? What now?
You really don't know? Makoto's about to be deep in debt. And you have no idea?
Debt? What are you talking about?
The emotional damages for breaking off an engagement. What else?
Why me?
Because you're the one who ruined Daki's engagement, you idiot.
Okay, then if I break up with Yuko right now, that'll cancel the whole thing, right?
Absolutely not. We're not here to play games with your immature logic.
But wait, isn't it normal for the guy to pay for the wedding and all that stuff?
You cheated and caused the engagement to fall apart. You break it, you pay for it. That's how life works. Same principle here. You caused the wedding to be cancelled, you pay for it.
And Makoto pays for the damages he caused. What exactly don't you understand about that?
This is insane. I'm not paying any damn compensation.
There's no way I can afford that either. That's like condo level money.
Hey, I'm not a monster. I'll allow you to pay in installments.
There you go. Aren't you lucky?
Yuko was billed for the expensive wedding she'd planned, and Makoto was hit with compensation for the broken engagement. And with Misaki, the lawyer, right there at the table, even they realized this wasn't a situation they could laugh their way out of.
Look, if I break up with Yuko, then we're all good, right? Fine, we're done. I won't see her again. So Daiki, just go ahead and marry Yuko like you originally planned. Right? Right.
Right? Are you kidding me? Everything's already been canceled. More importantly, I don't even want to marry Yuko anymore. That feeling is long gone.
If I'd known you had that much money, I wouldn't have cheated.
He lives in a gorgeous house like this. How could you not realize he was doing well?
I figured maybe he got it from his parents or something.
Nope. I bought this place with my own income. Anyway, Makoto, weren't you going to marry Yuko?
Well.
Fine. At this point, I'll just go with Makoto. That's better than losing everything.
You can do whatever you want, but Makoto doesn't have a job.
What? He's unemployed. You've got to be kidding.
It's true. He got a job at a big company after college, sure, but he was completely useless. He technically quit, but let's be honest, it was basically being fired.
I'm not unemployed. I'm working now, okay?
Oh yeah. Doing what, exactly?
Streaming on Twitcasting, duh.
What the hell is that? How many followers do you even have?
Well, about 8 right now. But I'm gonna blow up any day now.
You do realize that even 1,000 followers is considered small, and 5,000 is just mid-tier, right?
Whatever. With my looks, I'll hit 10,000 in no time.
Yeah. This is hopeless.
Daiki, please. I can't be with someone like him. Let's try again. Let's get married.
Nope. Looking back, you weren't frugal. You were just obsessed with spending on yourself. You weren't responsible at all. I see that clearly now.
I swear, I'll be a proper wife this time.
Yuko said she would marry Makoto, but the moment she learned he was unemployed, she immediately tried to reconcile with me. But I felt absolutely nothing for her anymore, so of course, I refused. Even so, when Makoto saw Yuko shamelessly begging me to take her back.
Hey, Yuko. First you say you'll marry me, then you beg Daiki to take you back? Pick a damn lane. It's seriously insulting.
Oh, please. Marrying a jobless guy with basically zero supporters. Not happening. Forget rich or poor, not working at all is just unacceptable.
What? I never said I had a job in the first place.
Well, most people would assume you do. Don't play dumb with me. Because of you, I lost out on marrying a rich guy.
That's enough already. What kind of nonsense are you spewing? If you want money so badly, then work for it like everyone else. Have you completely lost your mind?
Now I'm getting yelled at because of you.
Stop acting like this is someone else's fault.
Makoto, don't even think about coming back to this house.
Then where the hell am I supposed to live?
I don't know. Grab a cardboard box and a newspaper and make yourself comfortable under a bridge.
And you're not coming home either, Yuko?
But I didn't break up with him. I just called off the engagement.
Get out now.
Why?
Who the hell would want to keep living with someone like you?
This isn't the time to be sitting around whining. You two better start looking for a place to live and a job. At this rate, you will end up living in a cardboard box.
And no matter how broke you get, you're still paying every cent of the cancellation fees and damages. Count on it. With both of them officially kicked out of their homes and completely backed into a corner, Yuko and Makoto finally broke.
It's all my fault, okay? I admit it. Daiki, please, let's start over. I finally realized how much you really mean to me.
Glad you figured that out. But even if you were reborn, there's no chance I'd take you back.
Come on, don't be so cold.
Hey, Daiki. Yuko's really sorry now, man. Can't you just let it go?
Oh, I see. You planning to mooch off her if they get back together? Hoping for a little pocket money?
Hey, you don't have to say that out loud.
That's just her making stuff up. That's not what's happening at all.
If that's true, then why do you both look so nervous?
That's it. I've officially had it. We're done. Don't ever contact me again.
Same here. You're out of my life. I make sure the rest of the family doesn't lift a finger to help you either.
Cut off. Wait, come on. Daiki, I'll apologize for everything. Just please don't do this.
Me too. I'll devote myself to you from now on, I swear. So please, let's forget this happened and get married.
Enough. You're embarrassing yourself.
You made this mess. Now own it.
All right, I'll send over the official documents with the exact payment amounts later. So, be ready.
I'll deal with Yuko's stuff later. Might just toss it out. Either way, we're done. You won't see me again. Bye. Despite all their whining, both Yuko and Makoto were taken away by their respective parents. Thanks to Misaki's help with the formal legal process, I was able to properly claim both the wedding expenses and compensation. Makoto, even after being kicked out of his parents' house, hadn't learned a thing. He streamed day and night. But no matter how often he went live, his follower count stayed stuck. As for Yuko, she had already submitted her resignation for what was supposed to be a happy bridal retirement. She pleaded with HR, but it couldn't be undone. Her resignation was accepted and finalized as planned. She had a bit of savings, enough to rent a small apartment, where Makoto, of course, ended up crashing too. Faced with massive cancellation fees and compensation payments, they somehow started working part-time jobs. But it wasn't enough. After covering just the minimum, they couldn't keep up with daily expenses. Eventually, they fell into debt. Now, word is they're barely scraping by, living a miserable, debt-ridden life. As for me,
Looks like they're making the payments right on schedule. What can I say? I'm amazing.
seriously, Misaki, I owe you big time for this one. Thank you so much.
Come on now. You're my childhood friend, it's only natural I'd help you out when you're in trouble. Still, I bet Makoto and she are drowning in regret right about now. Any thoughts?
Honestly, it feels amazing. The place feels lighter, like the whole apartment's brighter or something.
You'll definitely find someone better, Daiki. No doubt about it.
You should find someone too, Misaki. What are you waiting for?
Excuse me. That's none of your business. Anyway, you're paying tonight, so I'm ordering everything.
After all the formalities were taken care of, I went to personally visit Yuko's mother and Makoto's father. They both apologized to me repeatedly, saying how truly sorry they were. But in the end, we were able to part with smiles, and that made it feel like everything had come to a proper close. When I asked Misaki if there was anything I could do to thank her, she simply said, "Just treat me to a nice meal." As we ate, I couldn't help but remember how we used to sit and have lunch together all the time until we graduated high school. It brought on a wave of nostalgia, and for the first time in a while, I felt completely at peace. Everything had finally settled down, and it was all thanks to Misaki. Come to think of it, she's been there for me through so much. Maybe all along, I've always been the one leaning on her. Maybe, just maybe, it's my turn to be there for her now. With that strange but warm feeling blooming in my chest, I decided to simply enjoy this moment and the quiet happiness of spending time with someone who's always been by my side.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.